What up, though? Good evening and welcome to another episode of Notoriously Opinionated. It's your man, Nate Goose to God, aka Scrap, aka Scrap Loke, aka more. Hey, anyway, we gonna move on. Man, how's everybody doing out there tonight? You know, I am. I'm excited about this whole year. I'm gonna keep it all the way buck. I'm gonna keep it all the way a buck. I'm excited about this entire year. There's a lot of exciting things that are going on in my life, or specifically, you know. Do not know why I still got this whistle on. There are things that are going on in my life specifically that are very exciting, and I cannot wait to completely roll it out so that everybody can see it. Everybody knows I am a diehard Chiefs fan, a diehard Royals fan, a diehard Lakers fan, right? Those are my squads. I ride with them, whether they are good, whether they are bad. It does not matter. I rock with them. I roll with them, and that's just what it is. So if I rock with a team that ain't mine, like that, what you think I'm about to do when it's my squad, when it's my team, when it's my company, when I'm the one writing the checks? I'm going to rock with it so severely, it's not even going to be funny. You dig? So, Breakout Media Group. Look out for it. Check it out. Breakout Media Group. It's coming. Merchandise is coming. I'm getting inventive. Is the real thing, So I'm getting real inventive, and I'm about to get right to it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get to it here in a second about how inventive I'm going to be with my company, with my brand, and things of that nature. I'm about to bring out some stuff that no one's ever seen before. This is the epitome of an invention. I'm bringing out inventions to see if people like it. If you don't, then it's not really going to be a lot of sweat, because it's not like other people's inventions hadn't taken off immediately. If you do like it, there it is. So we will see. So first and foremost, I got to start off with this. Like I said, diehard Chiefs fans, shout out to the Kansas City Chiefs for coming through yesterday and knocking the Cleveland Browns. You dig? They tried to hurt our boy, try to take him on out the game. Well, no, they didn't try to take him out the game. Pat Mahomes had a concussion. He sat down for the entire fourth quarter, right? And it was during the waning moments of the third quarter and the first half of the fourth quarter that we saw our lead dwindle down to 5, right? Now, I've read posts. I've seen all of the comments. Oh man, all you Chiefs fans, y'all was spooked. Blase, blase, whoop de whoop. Yeah, not that we was gonna lose that game. That really wasn't what I was worried about. I wasn't worried about the win or the loss of that game. You dig? A partner hit me up and was like, man, y'all quarterback went down. No, he didn't. That's the franchise. Pat Mahomes is the franchise. You're talking about the reigning Super Bowl MVP, the reigning league MVP, and a Super Bowl champion. That dude is a generational talent. To have him hurt, that's just a quarterback being hurt would be Chad Henne getting hurt. That's a quarterback getting hurt, right? You talking about Pat Mahomes? No. You say that, in the same breath and heartbeat that you would say Aaron Rodgers is hurt in the playoffs. Tom Brady is hurt in the playoffs. Um, Lamar not yet. Not yet. You know, Drew Brees is hurt in the playoffs. You know, your top-notch quarterbacks. Your top-notch quarterbacks getting hurt in the playoffs is still not right to put Mahomes in that category, because right now he is head and shoulders above the rest. You know, so for him to go down, that was the franchise going down. That's why I was like, yeah, this is one of those times we needed those late 80s, early 90s Chiefs squads back, because Baker Mayfield would have got plastered. Oh my God, it wouldn't have even been pretty. You know what I'm saying? They would have came through there on one of these, all kind of whistles blowing. They wouldn't have gave a damn. They going helmet first. It's about to be a burrito. You dig? Baker Mayfield wouldn't have stood a chance. But, you know, they held the Browns in check, man. I will not say one bad word about Chad Henne. You dig? That dude showed a lot of heart. He showed a lot of what they call gumption. You dig? And I respect that. I respect that of any athlete. You come off the bench and warm up your arm knowing that you're not about to see no time on that field unless something happens to Pat. What are the odds of that happening? Well, it happened. You know, Chad Henne had to come in. Running game stepped up. Chad Henne makes a couple of passes and a wonderful run. Now, my question to everybody that's watching right now, everybody that's going to view this at a later time, here's my question. For the Chiefs-Browns game that happened, who really won that game? Like, who won that game? And so here's your options. Chad Henne won that game. At the end, Chad Henne, Tyreek Hill, Andy Reid, the defense. Those are your options. The defense, Andy Reid, Tyreek Hill, or Chad Henne. Who you think won that game? Hit me up in the comments. Hit me up in the comments later on. You know what I'm saying? Let me know who you think was really the one who won that game. Keep this in mind. I'm voting Andy Reid. Here's why. Because everybody and their mama thought that we was going to run the clock down and snap the ball and down it. Or just try to draw them off sides. Because with all the motion, all the motions we was doing at first, to snap that ball and actually run a play threw everybody off. It threw the commentators off. I know it threw the defense off. It threw me off a little bit, you know. So that's my pick. Andy Reid, because if we don't pick up that first down, it goes a little deeper down to the cuticles as to the nail biting. You dig? So, you know, let me know what you think was the MVP of the fourth quarter. Who won that game for us for real? All right. Moving on. So I've put out here that tomorrow's episode is let me put this up. Wednesday's episode of Notoriously Opinionated is these kids. I forgot. Apparently I was a good teacher today. I got you know how kids get stickers, you know, kids get like stickers and hearts and stars and whatnot if they had a good day. One of my students came in and gave me a sticker, said I did a good job today. So that was cute. Anyway, so today's episode is a setup or intro to an episode on Wednesday when I'm going to be talking about entrepreneurs and entrepreneurship. I'm going to have some guys on there. Each and every one of these individuals that's going to be on this show is going to be someone who is an entrepreneur and owns their own business. And so we're going to take you through the trials and the thrills, the successes and the failures of what it takes really to start your own business. I am someone who believes that it is utter and complete insanity to work for another entity for 25, 30, 35, 40 years, then retire at 65, 70 years old talking about, now I get to live my life. What? You're 70. What are you talking about? So I don't have all that. I don't have all that time to, in my opinion, waste. Like, although I have been blessed to be able to do things and work jobs for the most part that I enjoy, that goes along with certain skill sets that I have. I am not one who enjoys getting a check. I don't like getting a check because I don't like having to live paycheck to paycheck. So I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of getting a check. I am far more a fan of writing a check. See, I've developed my signature to sign things, to sign checks when I was young. I've been having my signature for quite some time now, and if the 6-year-old me could tell you, he would tell you I was the owner of the Royals, passing out money in kindergarten and first grade. I'm paying people back then because I used to make paper money. That's what I did with my spare time. Once I was done with all my classwork, I would make paper money. And I would get in trouble because I would get up in class and I would, hire people because I would be passing out money at their desk, So that was, a tad bit disruptive because they were not done with their work and I was. And so I see how it was disruptive now in my 40s. I did not see how I was being disruptive at 6 or 5. I saw I was being entrepreneurial. I was being entrepreneurial. So this is something that I really want to delve into, especially in these times now. Part of Joe Biden's stimulus package, he packaged a $1,400 stimulus with an increase in the federal minimum wage, which means that the minimum wage would go up to $15. And so in order to approve this this 1,400 in stimulus, you also must approve this $15 an hour increase in the minimum wage federally. Well, I realize that the Democrats have a majority in the Senate now. However, you got Democrats in red states, Dig that. I feel you, Ant. That is That's absolutely true. Going back to Pat a minute, Pat got us the lead. Thank God we scored 19 in the first half. Uh, and defense held it down. But I realized that the Democrats they have control of all of Congress, and if you give Joe Biden about a year, the Democrats will be in total and complete control. They will have control of all three branches of government. Now, here's what I mean. Right now, they have a majority in because they have the White House is Democratic, the House of Representatives is Democratic, and the Senate is Democratic as far as the majority goes. So they have a majority in the Senate, majority in the House, and they have a Democrat in the White House, right? So they control all of that. So right now, they control the legislative and the executive branches of government. They still do not control the judicial, which means they don't control all three branches of government yet. I believe Joe Biden is going to pack the court, which means that he is going to put in some more Supreme Court justices. Those of you that believe that there can only be 9, that 9 is the number of Supreme Court justices that there has to be, that is incorrect. There can be 8, 7, 6, 5, 10, 11, 12, Supreme Court justices. Right now, the Republicans have a majority as far as Republican placed Supreme Court justices. There are more Supreme Court justices on SCOTUS that were put there by Republicans than there are justices in SCOTUS that were placed there by Democrats. So here's where I'm going with this. Joe Biden's going to pack the court. He's going to put some more liberal-minded justices, or at least moderate-minded justices in the Supreme Court, and that's going to be that. Now, while I agree with the $1,400 in stimulus, because that's our money and we want it now, there really shouldn't even be a debate about whether that's coming or not. Like me and my little brother was talking about tonight, we should have been getting that. We should have been getting that monthly, So it shouldn't be some big bill that has to be passed for us to get all giddy and excited over $600, you dig? Or even getting excited about $1,400 that's going to complete $2,000 that had been talked about. It's our money. We've been placed in a situation to where it's difficult to manage within this economy, So let's not even talk about the economy and you not wanting to make wages go according to inflation. Let's not even talk about that. Let's talk about the fact that this is our money. You should have been gave it to us. And that's just that. So there really should be no debate over the whole $1,400. Get that to us, The thing is going to be this $15 an hour minimum wage. And while it sounds good in theory, here's what's going to happen. There's this movie. I cannot remember the name of it, but it has Justin Timberlake in it, right? And time is currency. So you pay for things in time, right? Now, I don't mean time like the time on your stopwatch. I mean like time in your life. You pay your light bill, your phone bill, your rent, your car note, cabs, food. You pay for everything in minutes, in seconds, in days, in months, in years, in centuries, in millennia. You pay in time, right? So they had the bright idea to rob a time bank within this movie, right? They robbed a time bank. So they robbed a time bank and literally gave all the time away, gave all of the money away. You should be able to pay for the cost of living now, because this, so your rent only costs you 3 months. You can pay that 3 months so you don't lose it. You earn that. You can pay that so you don't lose it. But we got to skimp on the food because the food bill costs 2 months and I only got a month left. So we got to get like 2 or 3 weeks of food so that I have a week left, in case something happens. But now you have a surplus of time. You have a surplus of money. It's currency. And so you can purchase these different things. So, but wait, there's inflation. And so because inflation happens when we want it to happen and how we want it to happen, how your rent was 3 months, now it's 6. Your rent was 6 months, now it's 12. We have to go because there was an influx of currency into the system. So we have to balance it out. Now, I use that example, I would say loosely, but I really kind of mean it because I think that's really what would happen gradually, more of a rapid gradual, but gradually. Now, to do that during a pandemic, small businesses, I mean, you talking about something that's double hitting small businesses now. So you got small businesses that's getting body blowed by Corona. They're getting body blowed by Corona and they're barely standing up. If small business owners now have to pay their employees they have to pay their employees $15 an hour. Anybody ever seen that body blow that Roy Jones Jr. hit Buddy with? He hit him with a body blow and knocked him out. He laid on the floor like a fledgling, like he just curled up, about to put his thumb in his mouth and the whole hook. You know what I'm saying? He was done. He did not want to get up because he got hit. That body shot, that kidney shot. That's what I think that a $15 federal minimum wage would do to small businesses. To startups, you have to pay your employees $15 an hour now. That's a lot on your bottom line. What's up, little bro? That's a lot. That's a lot on your bottom line to now have to pay your employees $15 an hour just to get $1,400 in stimulus. So I don't know if that would be a selling point or a negative tick to Republicans wanting to try to pass this, or even Democrats that are Democratic senators in red states, knowing damn well that that's not going to fly in truly red states. So just because they have a majority don't mean they're gonna win that vote. It depends on what they're voting on. And if you're voting on something that is a staunch red topic, you know, then you know what I'm saying, that elephant in the room is gonna kick in. You know, that elephant in the room is going to take over on your donkey ass. You dig? Those of you that understand politics and understand exactly what I just said, you know, and those that don't, allow me to break it down. The elephant is the symbol of the Republican Party, and the donkey is the symbol for the Democratic Party. So if the elephant is in the room, that means that the Republican state that you may be a senator in, you know, is going to loom large and make you get your jackass in shape. You know, you gonna act right, or you not gonna make it another term. You know, so. But again, I say that 1,400 is ours anyway. It's my money, and I want it now. Now, matter of fact, now I see my little brother on. I want to show you something. So I found them. These are plays that I wrote years ago. This is, probably can't see them, but it's 3 plays. These are some of the rough drafts of plays that I wrote years ago. You know, plays that I am now going to shoot them. You know, like I did the production as a stage play at first, and now I'm going to I'm gonna cast them, and you know, one by one, I'm gonna start knocking these off, and I'm going to actually, one of them, and this was my little brother's idea. He helped to spark the idea within me to use one of these as an assignment of mine. An assignment to what, you may say? Great question. Glad you asked it. Want to hear it? Here you go. This is what it is. So it's not a game. I'm taking courses in videography and photography, because Breakout Media Group is not a game. This is what I'm going to do, you know. So within the next 6 months, I'm gonna start shooting videos. I will record rap videos, R&B videos. If you need your wedding recorded, if you need photos for your wedding, if you need whatever event that you want recorded, holla at your boy. You know, not only am I going to have the equipment to do so, I'm gonna have the knowledge and the know-how and the creativity to make it look excellent. You know, I truly believe in excellence. You know, I believe with my mind, my eye, my creativity, my business is going to soar, because once the first person gets a finished product of mine, once you start seeing, you've seen the videos that I've put together that I didn't even know what the hell I was doing. I had no clue. So wait till I actually finish school, and I may end up furthering my education and going and get a degree in the subject. So, but that's in the future. I gotta see what it is now. So this is my business. So like I said, there's not going to be anybody on the show Wednesday that is not an entrepreneur and does not own their own business. So every single person on my show come Wednesday will be an entrepreneur and will own their own business. And again, we'll take you through the highs and the lows of it, you know. So make sure you tune in Wednesday to Notoriously Opinionated for that. That entrepreneurship episode is gonna be raw. It's gonna be dope, right? So so when it comes to owning your own business, right? It is a lot of work that you put in on the ground floor. There's a lot of nights that you go to bed with ideas in your mind and you wake up in the middle of the night. Thankfully, I've done a lot of that already. All I'm doing is conjuring up all of the ideas that I've had over the last 10, 15, 20 years, and now I'm in a position to turn all of those dreams into a reality. I've had a lot of them, and quiet is kept. I didn't know what it was called, but this was one of them. I always called it broadcasting, broadcasting, but that was the 80s, 90s version of what I'm doing now, right? Because I didn't know what the new millennium version was called, right? Mass media, I think, was the last definition that I had for what I do. So, but that's why it is Breakout Media Group, right? Because I'm doing mass media. I am definitely going to keep the podcast, but the podcast is not going to be all that I do. The podcast is going to get a different look, right? The podcast is going to be, it's going to get renovated. I'm putting it to you like that. The podcast is going to be renovated. It's going to get a newer, more professional look with better things. So I can't wait till Wednesday's episode. Happy Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day to everyone. I really just wanted to set up the show for Wednesday because I'm hyped for the entrepreneur. Oh, I do gotta tell y'all why I was late though. Right, I really wasn't late, but I was late to me because of my setup. There's pre-production that I do before my show, and I was rushing through it because I was late due to having been over my little brother's house. And so as I was leaving, I happened to see a chessboard that my little brother had, and there were words that were said. There was a challenge that was issued. There was a part of the game where it was perceived that I was in a terrible situation. Anyway, it don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't even matter who got the W or not. That's not even important. Like who got the W and who got the L, it's not even important. Like I don't even remember who won. I don't even know who got the dub. Somebody won the game. Mistakes were made. Yes. So let me put this up here. So mistakes were made. You are absolutely correct, little bro. Mistakes were made. The mistake was you challenging me again to play a game of chess. You think because I don't play that I can't play. Boy, I keep telling you. I know, man. I know. I'm just messing with you. Because had your plan worked out the way that you wanted, that may have been a good move. Maybe not as detrimental as you may have thought, but still would have been a good move. I'd have wiggled out though. Don't even trip. But man, shout out to my little brother Savon, man. Went down, kicked it with him for a minute. That's what we discussed for about an hour was business. That's what me and my group talk about. We talk about business. We talk about how we are going to advance our station in life. How are we going to live towards our purpose? What are we going to do to advance and grow and build and tear down this ceiling and go to the next level of the game to where the ceiling is the floor? That's what we talk about. So if you're not on that, I don't know what you on. But if you're not on that, you're not on what I'm on. So you can't be around me like that. You can't be around me if you're not on what I'm on, because if you're not on what I'm on and I'm going that way, and you're not on what I'm on, you either standing still or you going in reverse. Either which way, I can't mess with you. If you're not progressing, doing something in your life that's progressive, like, I mean, we'll rap. You know what I'm saying? If you worthy of a salute, I give you a salute. You know what I'm saying? I don't salute everybody. I salute those that are worthy. You dig? And if you're not worthy, you don't get one of these. You just don't. Period. Point blank. So if you're not trying to do your own thing, start your own business. If you're not trying to advance, even if you do, I'm not knocking 9-to-5s. I'm not. But if you're not even trying to advance in that, what are you doing? You're not trying to be indispensable. Where you work, wherever I work, I try to do something to where I am indispensable. Whether it works or not is, another thing. But I always try to find a way to where I become indispensable, or at least to where I am needed. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So right now, I'm like I said, I'm taking videography and photography classes. I have assignments that I need to finish. I have videos that I have to make to turn in as an assignment. So I'm going to wrap this episode of Notoriously Opinionated a tad bit early. I purposefully, again, did not have guests tonight. However, next week, I will have guests on Monday and Wednesday, Notoriously Opinionated. I'm going to start having guests on both days. Yeah. I'm going to start having guests on both days, but I'm about to start my scheduling. I'm going to start my scheduling for the new season this weekend, this Friday, I believe. But going into this next weekend, I'm going to start my new scheduling for Monday and Wednesday's Notoriously Opinionated. And just to get this out the way, when I come to you and ask you if you are busy or want to be on the show and tell you what the topic is, and you ask me what time is the show, and I say 8:30, please don't say in the morning. I know that I do a morning show, but it's just one. I don't ask for guests, I don't ask for guests on the Monday on the morning show. It's Tuesday morning, AM Opinionated. AM Opinionated. Unless I ask you to be on AM Opinionated, it's in the evening, 8:30, Monday or Wednesday. That's it. I know a lot of people don't like getting up that early to be on the show, but I get more done by 9 a.m. than most people get done in a whole day. Check that out. Because I got a grind won't stop, a hustle won't quit. Shine like no other, I be on some other shit. I got a high price. Nah, I ain't got no high price lifestyle. But anyway, I go get it. I've been going to get it my whole life. I don't know why now it's going to be any different, man. So check this out. Support small and black businesses. They need you now more than ever. I'm telling you this. I'm telling you, support small and black businesses. Patronize Breakout Media Group. Listen, Breakout Media Group is about to come out with merchandise. I'm coming out with hats. Listen, as much as I rock everybody else's hat, as much as I rock Black Lives Matter hat, which is an organization, as much as I rock Chiefs hats, which is an organization, as much as I rock Lakers hats and Royals hats and all these other franchise hats that I deal with, as much as I rock their hats, Man, if you don't think I'm a rock breakout hats, you tripping. You tripping for real if you don't think I'm gonna rock a breakout hat with a breakout shirt, with a breakout this and a breakout that. Trust and believe. It's gonna be breakout everything. I'll mess around and make some breakout breakaway breakout breakaways. I'm trying to tell you. So look out for Breakout Media Group. Support small and black businesses. Corona is killing more than just the population. It's killing small businesses. You know, not gonna let it kill mine. But small businesses need your help. You know, so patronize small and black businesses. Um, and keep this in mind. Always keep it in mind. They say seize the day. That's been around for millennia. Seize the day. Damn that. Especially if you are black or brown living in America, you need to seize the moment because you might not make it through the day. Serve your purpose within every moment. You know, don't wait on a whole day because on your deathbed, you're going to be asking for more time. I need more time. I need more time. Well, how much more time did you need? I gave you a lifetime. You know, the creator gave you a lifetime. The creator. So, man, I need another month. Well, you had a month. You had a month. You know, I need another year. You had a year. You had a number of years. Why you didn't get it done? Go get it. Do it. Don't wait for nobody else. You know, seize the moment. You might not make it through the day. It's been your man, Negus the God, aka Momo Mwata Mbonisi, aka Scrap. Peace. I'm out. I'll see you tomorrow morning.